Yo, what's going on with you YouTube? Jumping Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid, and today we got some holds, some sales like we like to do on the channel, especially for these Midnight Navy Air Jordan 4s. These are coming out on October 29th, and right now the resale on these things are not looking too crazy. Like these things do retail at $210, so it's like a $10 increase for Air Jordan 4s. For whatever reason. Either way, I just want to say this colorway is actually pretty freaking nice. It is super close to the white cement Air Jordan 4s, the OG colorway, except that one is more black and this one here is it's just navy for wherever the part is on the black. So either way, it's still both clean colorways, pretty close to the OGs. Only difference, of course, like the navy, and this has a little bit of red, and also that Jumpman on the back instead of that Nike Air. But man, a lot of people are calling the Air Jordan 4s now the new Air Jordan 1s, and I think when people say stuff like that, I think what they mean is like Air Jordan 1s like 2 years ago, like it seemed like almost every colorway were going for some money. It was always hyped up, people were going for them, people was loving the Air Jordan 1s, and all of a sudden it just the hype kind of dies out. And now the new hype is the Air Jordan 4 silhouette. You guys gotta remember, you know, Air Jordan 1s, hype and trends, they all come and go. You know, we have Dunks, Air Force 1s was the thing. Now Air Jordan 4s, who knows what's gonna be next, you know? But still, overall, this is a clean looking shoe. You're looking at prices at high 200s to like low 300s, like I said, depending on sizes. On men's size, probably gonna see a little spike on release day for all the people that did end up taking L's. And also remember, there are some shipment delays on certain stores, especially in stores. Maybe not online. I think there's gonna be a decent amount of pairs on sneakers, but in stores, a couple of my buddies that do work as in some of the local retail stores, they told me like some of them didn't get their pairs, some of them got like 200 pairs. You know, it's right now, every time with Air Jordan 4, it's just like the black canvas, it's always something messy going on. I don't know what it is. It just seems like every time it's a hype silhouette or a hype shoe, it just so happens to be some shipment delays or something, you know? Usually when that happens, it does mess up the release. I think the big one recently was probably the black canvas. You know, that was one that was pretty messed up. I remember on sneakers, they took it off 5 minutes before the release, and they released it to like a couple of days later. So that kind of messed up the way how the market is. Now, this here, I do see these things staying at where they're at for a little bit, especially over being Air Jordan 4. I think some people think that it being $300 is a lot of money, which, hey, it definitely is. I mean, it's about maybe $80 to $100 over its retail price, so it is a pretty decent amount right there. And you know what, with it almost being holiday season, because right now that in this whole month of like September and October, sneakers and just anything in general is actually really slow. Gotta remember, kids are back in school, you know, people are in different activities, so the market is really slow. Some people say it's dying off. It's just slow right now, guys. Just wait till holiday season. That's what I mean. This is going to be probably going to be a decent amount. I think as of right now, what these are going to do during the holiday season, I think these things are going to go up a little bit during holiday season. I think you will see like at least a $20 to $50 increase on men's sizes, and don't forget GS sizes. GS sizes are probably going to be the #1 buy right now. Buy them up and then hold them till holiday season. We all look at Air Jordan 4, especially for an all-white Air Jordan 4. They do very well. I mean, we are seeing it with the military blacks, and let's not forget the white Oreos. I mean, they kind of just all of a sudden kind of spiked, especially with the white Oreos. But the military blacks, they're kind of like, it was, you know, they stayed at like 280 to 300 when they first released, and then they spiked up to like 370 to like 350 during back to school season, and now they're kind of down a little bit. Now they're around like that 350 to like 320 area, depending on sizes. And that's what I think is going to be for the Midnight Navies once holiday season does hit. It's an Air Jordan 4. It's looking pretty nice. It's a very nice clean colorway. It's close to the OGs. It has all the recipe for it to do very well. As of right now, this is what I'm going to do in my strategy. If I can find pairs less than 300, let's say like 270, 280, around that range, I'm going to buy a lot of, try to get those men's pairs at 280 to 270, maybe even 260 if I'm lucky, and then hang on to them until they at least hit 3 to 320. Maybe in some sizes hit 350 per pair. That is at least a $50 to $20 increase. Do the math, guys. If you guys, you know, cop 10 pairs, and if you guys can get a decent amount of pairs, like if you guys are able to get at least 10 pairs or even like, you know, more than that, your profit margin is actually looking really nice. Now, the GS sizes is the #1 because GS sizes are going at low $200, and GS sizes you might get them lowered down to $200, which could be like 180 to like maybe even 170, which is basically, these things are for like retail, because remember, GS sizes are like 160 retail. What? But with that being said, usually GS sizes, especially white Air Jordan 4s, they do very, very well. Just look at the fire red 4s. Look at the military 4s. Military 4s has went up from GS size military blacks. Remember release date, they were going for like low 200s, like 220. I was even selling them at 240. Some sizes of military blacks are now at 300 to 320. And same with the white Oreos. The GS size especially has shot up like crazy. So you guys already know that the GS on the Midnight Navies are going to do very, very well. I think at least holiday season, GS sizes are going to do like 250 to maybe touching like high 200s to 300. That's what I'm hoping for. In my opinion, GS size on the Midnight Navy 4s are a lot better profit margins, and it's not as expensive compared to the men's sizes. Men's sizes, you're definitely going to move a lot better. More your resellers and store buyers, bulk buyers, are going to buy probably your GS sizes for a little bit under for what, you know, you're asking. If you can make a little bit of profit, that's probably your best. Be a little bit patient, see what happens to the market. I wouldn't rush out and buy them on release date. If you guys can, just be a little patient. I might have to, because I'm planning on doing some other things, because, you know, I have shows and events to go to, so I might buy a couple here and there, but I'm going to really watch the market till I really invest in fully into the Midnight Navies. And like I said, I want to buy at least 10 pairs of Midnight Navy men's, and possibly at least 10 to even 20 pairs of Midnight Navy GS sizes. I don't know. I think GS sizes on the Midnight Navies are going to do very, very well. I'll be surprised if they don't, but I think at least the profit margins are going to be a lot better on GS sizes. But hey guys, again, this is just my opinion. I'm not a sneaker guru. I cannot tell the future. I am not always right. You know, I get some things wrong and I get some things right. I just go from my experience and what I see from the market from past few releases, and that's where I go from there. So, you know, just take it from what you feel like, go with your gut feeling. Maybe you guys have a better idea than I do. Comment down below. You guys let me know. Anyway, guys, just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me, and I'm on social media at German Chris on IG, sometime on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm German Chris. Push.